7-a-side form. Sorry, 9-a-side format. So same as the full-size game, except there's 2 less linemen. So due to circumstances out of their control, Bournemouth is the venue for today's Solent Seahawks Academy game and later on for Solent Thrashers game. We won't discuss why they've had to move it, but it's very inconvenient. I don't have a green light. What's on that side? Might be having a few technical issues with the sound, so hopefully you can hear us. Waiting for the referee to take position. Ollie Maskell's our referee today, white hat. Scott Castle, Jim Briggs, Simon Waterfield are our 5 officials for the day. Sorry.
Right, the sound's on now.
Okay.
Okay, we're all good.
I have to turn mine off, so you two.
Yeah. So hopefully you've not missed very much, and we've got the sound on now. So welcome to Bournemouth. We're here
Sunny,
for
windy Bournemouth.
yeah, indecisive Bournemouth, I think. Solent Seahawks Academy versus Ipswich Cardinals. We've had the coin toss, but there seems to be a slight delay at the moment. I'm not sure what we're waiting for. So I'm joined today by Corey Benham, and on the camera today is Steve, and he'll be feeding us comments and questions. So do please, if you've got any questions from myself or Corey or any comments, put them in and we'll give you a shout out. Similarly, if you want to say hello to it about any players.
I'm not running out there and passing any messages on there.
No, they can watch it back in the replay.
Yeah.
So.
At least one team's ready.
Yeah. As I say, I'm not sure why we've had the coin toss, and Ipswich are bunched around the referee with the ball, so I'm guessing that they're kicking off.
Oh yeah. Equipment issues with the Seahawks, possibly.
So Corey Benham, you may have heard already, but Corey first started playing with the Rushmore Knights American football youth team.
I was actually at the Seahawks first, when they were originally the Thrashers youth, before they rebranded, but went on to Rushmore for just a season, short and sweet. Maybe a year too long, you never know, but oh well.
Yeah, well, Corey's got the honour of the fact is that I actually coached his dad when his dad played for youth football.
Yeah.
And Corey was the first son of a player. So, you know, it's a small world we've got.
Yeah. Says a lot about us too as well.
Yeah, and still.
Shout out here for Jibril, I think that's his name, Seahawks number 99 on his 18th birthday today.
19th birthday.
Yeah, so if you want to give other shout outs, please do.
A few people watching, which is good. Sorry it's taken a little bit of a delay in the start, so it's not what we're used to, usually we're straight into it.
Yeah, well, we've got the referees, we've got the chain crew. So, maybe it's medical.
This is quite anticlimatical to what we used to, right? We're normally in the mix of it right now.
I know they say American football's a slow game, but
Yeah.
This is doing nothing to address that issue.
oh, right, they're
Yeah,
turning up now.
looks like the medical supplier is. Obviously, we can't play any games without the medics, and we thanks to all those people that do provide medical services for this game. Yeah, we've seen a few incidents this season on Sport Tank, so you know we just wish everybody well and a good safe game.
Yeah.
And one thing also to point out, this game venue was arranged at very short notice, much to the gratification and thanks to Solent Seahawks head coach Steve Rains and his wife Jenny. They had to. This is at their own ground, and as Mike pointed out, they had to find somewhere else quick. And Coach Rains wanted us to point that out and sort of say, that it was sort of the best of football. That the spirit and the community and each other sort of came together and support the former club back. This is their home ground provided. So that gives us an opportunity to say that. Also, guys, if you're watching and you perhaps don't know what's going on, or you want to understand something that's happened, something that's said, something something that you saw that didn't make sense, just ask us in the comments, and I'll make sure that in the breaks in between play, we'll ask Mike here, usually because he is a qualified referee. It's just really important for us to where you are watching loved ones and friends, that you know what's going on, and we're happy to bring you into that. So we're quite interactive in these live streams. So do feel free to ask any of the questions.
Yeah, so biggest difference on this, we're playing on a full-size field, but it's 9 players a side. As I say, the easiest way to think about it is there's 2 less offensive linemen, and the defence then adjusts accordingly. So you do see a little bit more of a spirited open game. It's like playing rugby sevens on the rugby field. You've got a little bit more space. So here we go then, Ipswich kicking off.
The ball's fallen off the tee already. That's a good start.
Oh, he's kicking it like that.
Oh, okay.
So we've got an onside kick.
Oh.
It's going to be touched well before the 10.
It's a big mistake there from the Seahawks straight off the bat, isn't it?
Should have been aware of that. Now, the ball has to go 10 yards from the 35 or be touched by a receiving team player. So we're just waiting to see what the call is.
What's this about the ball being laid down? Is that legal?
Yeah, you don't have to use a
There we go.
tee.
That looks like it's the Seahawks ball.
Yeah, so we had a
lucky.
legal touching. So it was touched by a kicking team player before the ball went 10 yards. So Solent recover the ball at the dead ball spot. So we're looking like we're on the 41-yard line then. So we have a tight end on the right, wide receiver to the right, one receiver to the left. We've got a running back number 72 and a tailback number 2 takes the ball.
He couldn't get past through that hole there. Didn't have a lot of support out there with his blockers, but
good pressure from the Ipswich Cardinals defence there.
they do seem to be very up for it as well, Ipswich. Being very loud straight off the ball.
They've had I think it's 4 hours they've travelled today to go here. So loss of 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 14. So they've got number 74 and number 2 in the backfield. Number 6 is the quarterback. Number 80 goes in motion. Toss left to number... Again, well met by the defence there.
They're very quick to get to that ball. The second they see which direction that run's going, they're very quick to get out there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we haven't received a roster from Solent, so we'll just be calling numbers. I do have a roster for Ipswich that's not in number order, so we will try and give some of those shout outs as we can. So, third down, looks like they didn't gain or lose anything on that play, so third down and 14. So 2 receivers to the left now, tight end and a receiver on the right. Number 6 are back at QB. Looking to pass. Throws outside
open
to number 8.
Oh, that's
Caught.
a good catch. That's a good catch.
Tackled out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Number
First down.
62 was close to getting the pass break up there, but that was a well concentrated catch by number 8.
So, ball's on the 24-yard line, first down. Okay, in the under-19 games as well, we should point out that these are 12-minute quarters, not 15. So, single receiver out to the left, 2 receivers out to the right. Running back now goes out, so they're in a spread formation. QB looks to throw.
Quick release. That's another nice pass there by the QB.
Yeah. Number 21 with a catch.
Yeah, arguably the best number in football, so got to live up to the hype on that one.
So here we go then. 2nd and 3. Ball's on the 18-yard line. Sorry, 17-yard line. So 2 receivers and a tight end. Single back. QB's looking to pass again. Outside to number 81.
He's going. Good hit there by number 14.
Taken out of bounds just shy of the end zone.
Looks like he's going to be on the 1.
Yeah, so here we go then. First and goal from the 1. What would you be calling here, Corey?
QB boot, naked bootleg around the outside. Don't know if that's ever been in Mark's offence, but we'll see. It's probably gonna be a run, I can imagine.
QB up the centre, keeper. No, they've waited. So number 2.
Not quite.
Loss of about 3 on that play.
Wasn't the most confident handoff there for the running back, but
yeah, slow to develop, and 3 Ipswich Cardinal players come through. So here we go then. 2nd and goal on the 4-yard line now. So wide receiver out to the left, tight end to the right, 2-back formation. Give to the big guy, number 89.
And then waiting for the signal. There you go, touchdown.
Sorry, number 79.
79.
With the touchdown there.
After how that drive started, that was a really good turnaround. String a couple passes together. Completely changed momentum for the offence there.
Yeah, once they've got their rhythm.
Yeah.
I think it's been a while since both teams have actually played a game. So there's always that little bit of nerve. So 2 receivers out to the right, tight end on the right, single back. QB looks to throw to the outside, number 81.
He's got it. Yep.
Blake's the plane for 2.
Very good start by the Seahawks on that drive.
Yeah.
To get the game off and started like that.
Let's go. Have we mentioned the significance of the game yet, in that both teams are bottom of the division? This is the last game of the season, and the loser ends the season at bottom of the division.
Oh, right. No, I wasn't aware of that. So it's a big game for both teams then.
Yeah.
So
Not the team have won a game, but Ipswich have drawn a game. So I think Ipswich are 4-0-1. Sorry, 0-4-1, and the Seahawks are 0-5.
So they're half a game ahead of the Seahawks.
Yeah. But obviously a win for the Seahawks will put them above.
Yeah.
Cardinals, so, yeah. There's a lot at stake here today.
Yeah, obviously, Corey's going to be rooting for the Seahawks Academy.
All the way, yeah.
I'm a former Southampton Seahawk, a Seahawks Academy coach, Solent Seahawks, so I've got to go Seahawks. But hopefully Ipswich will make a game of it. Long drive. Number 87 picks up the ball.
It's a good gang tackle there by the Seahawks. Number 53 was straight on that. Now it's time to see if Ipswich can respond the same way the Seahawks have started.
So just trying to look for 87. Adam Marcelli there with the return then. So ball's on about the 39-yard line. Sorry, 38 we'll call it.
Straight handoff up the middle. Number 27's doing well there. He's very hard to bring down, but the Seahawks have.
Yeah, so 27 Cole Hicks there with the carry.
That's something the Seahawks are going to have to keep their eyes open, because if they let him get moving like that, they're going to get very tired very quickly, and it could be a long defensive game for them.
So a comment in the chat saying about this isn't the Seahawks ground, where are they playing?
We're at Slade's Farm in Bournemouth. Due to issues with the home field at Test Park, the Thrashers organisation had to hurriedly find a alternative location, and they're at the Bournemouth Bobcats adult teams ground today for the double header. So after this game we'll be seeing Solent Thrashers versus Kent Exiles. So 5-yard penalty for a false start, so brings them back to 2nd and 10. Mr. Begbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mikey Mike, which you will not like.
No.
So I'm gonna ban it.
We'll have to call him Teddy Bear. Russ Berry make him, don't they? So number 1 to pass.
He's gone over the middle.
Incomplete.
He's just overthrown that. But it does look like that pass was there for the taking. The wind may make it difficult to throw the ball in this game, because it comes out of nowhere and it is quite strong. So we'll see how that affects the passing game.
So Joseph Haylock, number 1 the QB. Sorry it's taking a little bit of time. We don't have a number order roster, so we're just having to try and find it. And also we've only got a digital version. So here we go then, 3rd and 10. QB rolls out. Deep throw.
50-50.
Well defended by number 14 there. Nice throw downfield though.
DB looks a bit more ready to attack that ball than the receiver there as well, which is always what you want from your DBs. Hungry to go and get the ball.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. It definitely looks like the Cardinals have got the height. Yeah. So a little chip pooch punt from the quarterback position. Nobody back to return it.
That's going to give the Seahawks very tough starting field position, but they have managed to hold Ipswich to, well, absolutely nothing there.
Well, the gain of 5 was wiped out by the penalty. Mm-hmm. So looking like they're setting up around about the 13-yard line. So obviously Seahawks had the better field position in their first drive because of the attempted onside kick. Now we'll see what they're going to do. So full 100-yard field here. So swing pass out to number 8.
Number 8, that, Zach Wilson. There you go. After losing his job to Aaron Rodgers in the Jets, we've got Zach Wilson playing down here today, so star-studded lineup.
Yeah, it's always one of those fun ones when somebody turns up for a team, you go, what's their name? And they've got the same name as a star player. So here we go then, 2nd and 7. Pass out to the outside.
Just tipped at the line by the looks of it. Number 13, I think that is for Ipswich, tipped that at the line.
Yeah, number 21. So 13 is Ollie Garner. 21 was the intended target for Seahawks.
It'd be interesting to see if the Seahawks stick with their passing game, considering how well it started, or if they're going to try and run the ball out from this position.
Well, they're going single back again, so, and shotgun formation. Looking to pass out to the flat. Target number 8 was the target.
Just overthrown there. Zach Wilson couldn't bring the ball down.
You're going to enjoy saying that,
yeah,
aren't you?
I am, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to bring up 4th down then. Seahawks lining up to punt. Joseph Haylock, sorry. So they've gone 2. So we've got Tom Pratt and Joe Haylock as the returners. Good punt. Takes the Seahawks bounce around about the 40-yard line. Number 10's taking it.
Bounce there for Ipswich, and a good return by number 10.
Solid tackle by number 99 for the Seahawks.
99.
So, really good field position now then for the Cardinals, around about the 24-yard line.
Be the first proper test for the Seahawks defence as well now. See how they do, their backs up against the wall to start a drive.
Well, we've already seen that the Cardinals have got the throwing strength and the speed to get the deeper pass. So, we'll be expecting, let's see him go for a shot on the 1st down. So, number 1 to QB, Joseph Haylock. 27, Cole Hicks, the running back. Looking to pass. There he goes, deep to the end zone. Number 18.
Good effort there by the DB to stay with his man and compete for the ball in the air. Couldn't quite see who it was with the bat down, but DB's having a good start for the Seahawks.
So James Marshlane, number 18, was the target there for Ipswich. So spread formation, single back. Hand off to number 27.
That was a good solo tackle there. Number 99 again for the Seahawks with a big tackle.
So 3rd and 6 then. Going in. So here we go then. Two receivers out to the left, 2 receivers to the right, single back. Again, looking to pass, rolls out to his right.
Great pressure up the middle.
Counters it. Lots of time. Sidearms, a Mahone sidearm there.
Receiver was looking for pass interference, but we have got a flag.
Flag on the play. Now, are we worrying about the quarterback crossing the line of scrimmage there? Because he did roll out a couple of times.
It was brilliant pressure from the Seahawks defensive line to make him have to scramble like that.
Yeah, they pressured him. So, illegal forward pass. So, 5 yards from the spot of the foul and loss of down, which brings up 4th down. That's the crucial bit, is the loss of down.
Looks like they're keeping their offense out though.
Yeah. Yeah, the quarterback is any part of the. Sorry, if the whole of the quarterback passes the line of scrimmage, then you've got this foul. So, number one looking to throw
Go
down
deep
into the
again.
corner of the end zone.
Not quite. It was a good effort by the receiver to try and make the adjustment, but
I think he didn't get off of the bump there. There was a good
No,
bump
there
by
was-
the corner, which delayed that because the quarterback was throwing that before the player had
it
even
was,
got
it was
to
his
the
only
end zone.
read on the play there. He was second that ball was snapped. He knew where he was going with it, so it was good by
Yeah.
the DB to get hands on, as some would say.
Yeah, looks like number 14 for the
Number
Seahawks on that
14.
one.
That's Ben Kirkman. Bottom.
Kirkham. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so first down on about the 24-yard line then for the Seahawks Academy. Didn't manage to move the ball last time. So 2 backs, 2 receivers to the left.
Hand off. Oh, that's a
That was-
brilliant tackle. Number 55 smothered that straight away.
Looks like number 19 was the running back. So loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13. Yeah, both sides of the ball, Cardinals seem to have a lot of tall players, and they've got a lot of speed on them. So here we go, little bubble
quick
screen
pass.
out to number 21.
There's no block. Oh,
Ooh.
big hit. Both seem to be okay though, so that's always good.
Yeah, we heard that contact. So number 21 with a little bubble screen reception there, but for no gain.
Number 21's Ryan Hart.
Yeah, Ryan Hart is a GB player as well, up in the under-19s team. So, third down and 15 then. Looks like they lost about 1 on that play. So it looks like they're going spread formation.
It will be interesting to see, because you mentioned about how Ipswich have a lot of height, but it does seem that Seahawks have the benefit of size on their offensive line,
Yes.
so it'd be good to see if they can make the most of that, especially in the running game, despite it being slow to start with.
Yeah, we're just looking now, number 67 there, he's towering over everybody. He's got size and height.
Yeah,
So,
and with the quality of coaching they got at the Seahawks, you know, it's not just size and height. You know, they're well coached from
Yep.
all ages.
yeah, so timeout called there by Solent. It might have been a kit issue with one of their linemen. So, third down and 15 then after the timeout. Two receivers. Early flag. Going to get a false start probably.
There's a couple players as well we can already see for both teams that are playing both sides. They're playing offence, defence and special teams. Number 27's on the field a lot for Ipswich.
And
So,
number 10 I see now
number
as
10.
well.
It'll be interesting to see how well they use him down the stretch, if he's getting tired or if they've got anyone else they can put in any of his positions. But
And also it's a warm, muggy day, so
Yeah.
you know attrition's going to be an issue. So here we go then.
another quick pass.
For-
but no,
Third and 18 is
that
incomplete.
one broke down pretty quickly. Looked like both receivers went to go and block there, so I think one of them might have misheard the play in the huddle there.
He's awesome. Stand up. He's good too, isn't he?
Yeah, so with number 27, Cole Hicks, playing in that middle linebacker position on this punt. 2 players back. Good punt.
Looks like their quarterback's back to receive it, both times they've had to punt so far.
So it's bunts out of bound. Around about the 32-yard line. So staying in the Seahawks half.
Definitely a possession-based game so far.
Yeah, when we were here last week, we saw that punting from the far end zone was pretty tough. Because we had a wind going right across. It's a changeable wind at the moment. So, spread formation. Single back.
Fake handoff. Oh, reverse. He's going to get the outside there.
Yeah, so Tom Pratt there on the end around.
He's doing well to make some missed tackles there, but the Seahawks have pursued the ball well.
Yeah, they broke up his initial run angle and he's had to counter back. But we'll give him a gain of 6 on that. 2nd down and 6. Tom Pratt on that end around, number 10.
One thing you'll see with the Seahawks is how much emphasis they put on tackling and pursuit of a ball carrier.
Okay, so they're spread formation again. Run by number 27.
Really strong runner. Sorry. Is that number 27 again?
Yeah. So Cole Hicks there with a carry and a 1st down. Setting up at the 18-yard line then. So, just to summarise, Seahawks scored on their first drive for a score of 8-0. Number 5 goes in motion across the formation, the trips. QB keeps it, rolls out to his right.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
well
to be
read
any
by the
options
defence there. Number 2 was the first there to contain him.
Is that the end of the quarter already?
Yep, there we go, end of the quarter. So, after the first 12 minutes, it's Seahawks 8, Ipswich Cardinals 0. We've got a man down at the moment.
Hopefully it's nothing too serious. It'll be interesting to see now how the Seahawks defence adjusts to all the different things Ipswich have been throwing at them as well, because they've QB runs, deep passes, runs up the middle as well. They're trying everything, so it'll be interesting to see how the Seahawks defence plays against them going down the stretch.
Yeah, well, so far they've managed to contain the passing game. And the number 27 is a solid run. The end around by number 10. Yeah, so they're obviously going fully through the playbook then. So, ball's on the 20-yard line, 2nd down and 11. So, that's actually benefited last week that we had the ball down here for the first time at the end of a quarter, and then they immediately went to the other end. So. Okay, just waiting for the medics to clear the field. So, spread formation. Single back, number 27. So,
it's another run up the middle.
27.
27, that's a strong run. Looks like he's got the 1st down there as well, or is he?
Just waiting to see.
Looks like he's going to be held short there.
So it's an inches play.
Thought he had the 1st down there, but referee's always right, aren't they?
Yeah, so it's about a half a yard to go. They're calling everybody in. I've been calling it the Eagle sneak.
Looks like there might be a false start there.
False start is going to be... So 5-yard penalty then, so third and a long 5. Stay with the spread formation, single back. Looking to pass. Rolls out to his right. Bit of pressure.
Good catch, good throwing catch there. QB done well to stay composed, considering he had pressure right in his face there as well.
Cameron Davey there, number 5 with the catch and the first down. So we're on the 7-yard line now then. Tight formation, QB keeps, 27 up the middle, bounces outside.
This is another strong run.
53 there, stop the forward motion for the Seahawks. So Cole Hicks with some really strong run in there.
It seems like every time they want to run the ball, you know where it's going to go. But it's a question of whether they can stop it or not.
Well, the key point there is that the Seahawks closed up the running hole and he had to bounce to the outside. And again, the pursuit was there. So this tight formation, bad snap. QB still driving. And he's lost the ball into the end zone. Referee's ruling him down short. So there was a bad snap. QB had to pick up.
Quickly,
so here we go again.
Waiting for the signal. There you go, the foul ref.
So the key point there, as you could hear the coaches shouting "get low," is that the Seahawks defence was stood up, allowing the Ipswich Cardinals line to push them forward for that half yard they needed. So here we go then. Spread formation then, just a change of personnel. Going for the 2 points. Give to 27, he counters.
Need to get lower than that, but they've done well there.
Another solid tackle there by number 53.
Fletcher Cornwall there, the tackle.
Yeah, he made several key tackles on that drive. So, midway through the second quarter, Solent Seahawks Academy
That's
at 8.
Yep.
Ipswich Cardinals 6. He didn't get in.
No, he didn't get in. Yeah. There you go. My maths is terrible.
Yep.
So that's not the
Corey's first attempt at commentating. Yeah. So, pen and paper, Corey.
Numbers up my strong point.
Yeah. Okay, so Ipswich kicking off then. He's put the ball on the ground again. There's a late player running on. Are they going to shape up the formation again? Let's see what they do. Yeah, shaping up for the onside kick again. Recovered and dropped on by the Seahawks player there.
Looked like number 8, Zach Wilson again.
Yeah.
Popping up with the ball there.
Yeah, it's interesting to choose both times to go on the side kick. But then again, it could be that Ryan Hart is the kickoff returner for Great Britain, and they probably don't want to be kicking it to him. So, wind's just picking up a little bit to our back. So to behind the Seahawks. So 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line going in for the Seahawks then. False start. So one of the offensive linemen moving too soon. So 1st down and 15. So Quite a tight formation, just the one receiver out to the right. 2 backs. Give to number 2. He sneaks his way through, bounces to the outside.
Unfortunately, not enough support out there from his blockers, but it was a good effort by number 2.
Number 14, Maxwell Gillingham.
Tom Chambers there on the carry.
When I went over to the Ipswich sideline and asked about rosters and that, obviously because of the under-19s, and it was Maxwell number 14 and Ollie number 13 were overrode their own coach saying they wanted their name shouted out. So, so that was Maxwell number 14. So here we go again then. 2 receivers left, single receiver well out to the right.
It's Ryan
single
Hart
back
on his own on the outside, so it should be interesting.
And it's that little tipped. Tipped by number 97 and caught by the quarterback.
Very rare that you catch your own passes, but it was well read there by the D tackle to get his hands up and notice the danger out on the sideline.
So George Barrett there with the bat down. Well, with the tip.
Yeah. He's put Ryan out wide again.
And third and about 25 now though. So QB's looking to pass. Reach, throws outside to Ryan Hart. And he's called it.
Very good catch. It's going to be just short by looks of it. That was a great catch in double coverage as well.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Yeah, one of the defenders could have made the pick, but he made sure that the tackle instead. So
smart play from a cornerback. It's rare sometimes, but normally it's see ball, get ball, but that was a very heads-up play to know where the down and distance was.
So 4th down and 4 then. Single back, 1 receiver to the left. Let's see what they do. They're going for it. Quick bubble screen to number 8. Well tackled. Nathan Belton there with that well-read route to stop the 4th down. So Cardinals taking over on their own 39-yard line. So it's their turn now to take the offense into the wind.
Timeout.
So that's the Ipswich first timeout of the half. They still get 3 timeouts as in the full game. I think there was a miscommunication on formation there. Good to see they've got the ball boy running, or the water boy running in there with refreshments, keeping everybody hydrated. So Joseph Haylock comes back from the sideline, number 1 with the play. So spread formation. Single back, number 27. Man comes in motion. Turns upfield.
It's another QB run.
Yep.
Oh, there might be that was a good play by number 1, considering the Seahawks were swarming to the ball pretty quick.
Yeah, gain of 7 there. Number 53 for the Seahawks got an arm, but didn't manage to maintain the grip. So
to have a man down.
Man down. So just a pause then. Again, the line pressure there was there for the Solent. They managed to force a QB outside, but he still made some reasonable gains, breaking a couple of tackles.
It's one of the factors of junior football when you play 9-a-side, and if you go to a 2-front, the contain isn't always there. So it should be interesting to see if that's something they look to try use more.
Yeah, because with the offence, most plays, because you've still got the same 5 eligible receivers, most of the playbook there stays the same, but various numbers of the sort of like the middle line play and the linebackers does vary. Okay, so here we go then. 2nd and 3. So spread formation, QB jogs back from getting the play from the sideline. If ever in 99, that's normally a deep pass to the sideline. So it's a short pass. I think number 20 ran the 99 there.
Yeah.
So
another miscommunication there on the offence, which has happened a couple times now.
Yep, so 3rd down and 3. Yeah, from my knowledge, a 66 is where they do hitch passes, and a 99 where the 2 outside receivers go on the fly pattern. So here we go then, spread formation. Give to the running back.
Oh, he's tripped at the line.
Number 59 with the Seahawks with the tackle there. So still 4th and 3. So here we see Ryan Hart's coming back in the punt return position. So tight formation, the QB's, it's shotgun depth, but last time he did a little pooch punt from there. So, yeah.
Looks like he'll do the same again.
Nice kick. Takes a reasonable bounce.
He is
picked up at the 15.
That's a good return there.
Out to about the 37-yard line there, Ryan Hart. So 22 yards.
Maybe that's signs of Ipswich getting a little bit frustrated there. Bit of afters, but
yeah,
hopefully the refs will be able to keep on top of that and avoid it getting out of hand. Just
exchanging emails probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. Actually, we'll be a bit more generous. We'll call it the 38. So, tight end, tight to the left, 2 receiver, tight end to the right, 1 receiver, 2 backs. Here we go then. Carry up the middle.
Some big blocks on the line of scrimmage there as well.
Yeah, 14 Maxwell Gillingham with the carry, with the tackle, sorry. Yeah, good solid run there, good line blocking. Gain of, we'll give him 6, so 2nd and 4. Defensive substitutions there, and again getting confused with personnel. So 2 tight ends, 2 back. Number 79 gets the carry.
Ollie Williams there with the carry. Looks like he's going to be held just short as well.
Good tackle from number 73. See if we can find him. So 73, Daniel Marshall.
It's another pass. Oh,
oh!
No, can't bring it down. It was Ryan Hart, the intended receiver there, but there was a lovely block shed on the line there by, I think it was number 13. Second the ball snapped, he put the offensive lineman down and straight in the QB's face.
So Number 18, James Marshall, in there with the tip that tipped it into Ryan Hart's hands, but he couldn't complete the catch going to ground. So 4th and 1. Ball's on about the 43-yard line.
It's another quick out there.
Oh, it is. Yeah, apologies for that. I copied it. I had to photograph their roster and transcribe some of the names. So, apologies to Harry Clark and Maxwell Gillingham. They both had a good game now. So, didn't get the first down. So, Ipswich.
Good starting field position for Ipswich here.
Yeah, on the 43-yard line going in. Spread formation. End around again with number 10.
Missed tackle in the backfield, but that's Fletcher Cornwall with another big tackle there behind the line of scrimmage as well. So
yeah, good pressure from number 79. And then finished off by the rest of the defence there on that end around. Tom Pratt with the carry. 2nd and 11. So they stick with the spread formation. Got a new running back in. It's not number 27 now. So
be the first time this game they haven't used him as a running back. There's a flag down. Let's see what the flag is.
So flags waved off there. So I've seen a couple of times that the QB's a bit of the Patrick Mahomes, and he's quite accurate with it, but I think the angle is not good enough for the receivers.
No.
They,
I think the wind might be playing a factor into that as well, carrying the ball a bit, but...
So, getting into the last 2 minutes of the game now.
Half, yeah.
Yeah, half. Yeah. Okay, QB keeps. Rolls out. Long, late flag. Knocked out of bounds after a run of about 7.
Possible holding, you think?
I would suspect a hold there, yeah. Yeah. Unlike the adult game, we don't call the foul numbers. We probably get enough grief from their QBs.
Yes. Yeah.
So he got a gain of about 5 there, and Seahawks have declined the penalty, so it's 4th down and 5. So Ryan Hart's back. Seahawks shape up to rush the punt, if it is a punt. It's into the wind.
It's a good kick.
Into the end zone. So touchback then for the Seahawks. So Seahawks scored a touchdown on their first drive and converted the 2 points. On their third drive, the Cardinals put in their own touchdown, so it's 8 points to 6. Thank you, sir. 1-4-0 remaining in the half. So first down from the 20. So 2 tight ends, single receiver out to the right, 2 running backs. Give to number 88.
That's Charlotte Stratton on the carry there.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage. Yeah, it's one of the things to remember. Unlike other sports, there's no rule about women competing.
Yep.
So it's a mixed sport, open to everybody, even the adult and the university games. There is obviously the dedicated ladies league, but many players play in both the ladies league and again.
Fake handoff there.
Oh, just behind number 8.
DB could have had a chance of picking that there, but was a bit slow to react to the tip.
So 51 seconds left in the first half.
Be interesting to see if the Seahawks just try to run the ball out now, or if they're going to try and go for one last big play before the half.
Yeah, well, the clock stops because of the incomplete pass,
Yep.
so I'd expect whatever the result of this play is a timeout from Ipswich. So, passing play,
Pressure up the middle.
deep down to the outside, tipped,
By the QB.
defended by number 1, Joseph Haylock. So that stops the clock, brings up 4th down.
He's going to have sore hands after that one. You could hear that hitting his hands from over here.
So just over 40 seconds left. They've got 2 timeouts remaining. So the clock will stop on the end of the play, and then they'll have 2 timeouts. So
See what the field position is after the punt.
yeah, they do have the wind with them, and it's been a pretty good punt so far. High punt
It's a very
out
good
to
punt.
around midfield,
Oh, he's muffed it. He's muffed it. And it's
and the
recovered by
Seahawks look like
there.
they've recovered that.
It's a very strong way to possibly finish out the half now for the Seahawks.
Position-wise, I think the Seahawks will take the 2 plays rather than
Yeah.
going into the half with a score on the momentum of that turnover. So, taking over on the 44-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining, up by 2. Probably just over 30 seconds. So they've got 2 or 3 plays available to them. So 2 receivers to the right, a tight end and a receiver left, single back. Number 2 was the intended target. He never looked back on that one.
Another case of miscommunication by the looks of it all.
So 2nd down now.
I'm sure that's something head coach Mark White's not going to want to see too much more of throughout the game. Lack of playbook knowledge, possibly.
Have to say, both teams have been very good at controlling the receivers off the line and slowing them down. And the QBs are looking to throw fast. So, drop ball.
Fumbled the snap there.
So, clock's running now. And Solent call their timeout.
Timeout. 19 seconds left in the half as well.
So, 2 plays.
2 plays at best. Just where do they want to go with it? Do you put one over the top? Got the wind in your favour now.
Well, obviously Ryan Hart's made a few good catches today. They've got the wind to their back, so empty set, spread formation.
Can't imagine it be a run when they're behind the stakes like this as well.
Defence are a little bit slow breaking the huddle there, but the referees will give them time. They won't blow the play in until both sides are ready. They get a full minute for the timeout. So, 19 seconds, 1 timeout.
A run as well. Oh.
So, offside by the defence, it will be called unabated to the QB, so that's why they've stopped it and it's not a free play. So, gets them a little bit closer, 5 yards.
Puts them back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yep. Obviously lost yardage on the muff snap. So 2 receivers left, single receiver to the right. Back to pass, looking at 84.
Just a quick pass.
It's caught.
He will be just short of the sticks as well.
And the timeout called.
The Seahawks are out of timeouts now as well.
And it's 4th down, so it's going to be one play. Or a first down out of bounds.
Yeah. They have to be quick with whatever they decide to do.
So ball's on the 40-yard line. So here we go then. 2 receivers to the left. Tight end on the left-hand side of the line as well. 6 back to pass. Looking, waiting. Steps up.
Good,
and he's hit by the defender. 97, George Barrett there breaking up that pass.
Very good pressure in a key situation there for the defence.
So probably one play, there's only about 10 seconds left.
I'm not sure if Ipswich have any timeouts left.
Ipswich have still got 2 timeouts
They've still
left.
got 2 timeouts, so they could try and force something if they wanted, but...
Again, they've tried the long passing game, so we'll see. But obviously, they're looking at 60 yards in 2 plays.
Yeah.
Although one good completion, a good...
They're going very tight formation, maybe taking a knee.
Yeah, this looks like a knee formation. Referees have come in. There we go.
There you go, he's taking it down to a knee.
So there we go then. End of the first half. Solent Seahawks Academy 8, Ipswich Cardinals 6. So, anything on the messages then, Steve?
No, oh well, someone, and I don't know if this was a positive or a negative comment, but said someone just said that they were generally surprised to see the quality of play on show now compared to 35 years ago, which is quite a long time. So I don't know if the reference is that it's better now or that it's worse, but I'm taking it in a positive.
Last year I was at a youth game and got the pleasure of meeting Mike Carlson. And obviously he's been over here for many years, and he was really praising the level of the under-17 game that we were at. And he said when he first came over here, he said in the 80s and 90s, he said it was more like watching WWE.
Yeah.
And then the offence and defensive lines learned how to play football,
Yeah.
and it developed from there.
Yeah, and that's what I'd like to think. I'd like to think that maybe we're a bit more skillful, our grassroots level. I think, you know, and the game itself has changed, you know, with West Coast offences, there's a lot more passing. I'm surprised to see the amount of passing from Cardinals, actually. Like, they seem to be pass heavy, which is good. They've got decent running backs.
I was just going to say, with the running back, they can obviously balance it out.
Yeah, really good. But yeah, I think it's a good game. It can go either way.
Yeah.
It's just what we like, you know.
But as we said before, he said you've got the youth organisations. They're playing flag football at under 12s.
Yeah.
You know, we've South Coast Spitfires. They were under 14 and under 17 champions at flag last year. They've just won more trophies. Ryan Hart's come up through that flag system. A lot of these have come up through the flag system. They're playing under 16 and under 19 football. We've got university players out here, and then onto the adults. So we've got those stepping stones. They learn football, they learn the plays, and then they learn the more physical versions. So, you know, the coaching's improved. We've got fantastic coaching organisations and training and monitoring. So
We've got live streaming now. We didn't have that.
yeah, and
we only just got live streaming now, really.
And
just to let you know, our other live streams just kicked off. Big game. The Bristol Aztecs take on the London Blitz. Both teams, I think they've got an identical record.
Yeah.
I think the winner or the loser of this one doesn't get into the playoffs. I think that's.
I'm sure that's what I heard as well.
Was
So
it?
Didn't
Blitz beat them in the first game? Was it, if I'm not mistaken, and Blitz beat Bristol last time?
Yes. Oh,
That
no.
was I think that was.
I can't remember. Who's beat the...
I'm pretty sure it was Blitz that beat
It must have
Bristol
been
to
the
start.
Blitz. Yeah,
that was
yeah,
Bristol's
yeah,
first
I
game.
think you're right.
But the Aztecs took the game over the Warriors. So.
Yeah, and now everyone's sort of
Now it's all open.
Aztecs, so it's going to be a hell of a game.
Both
Well,
ends
you're
of-
backing the Aztecs. I think.
Of course I do, yeah. I play for it.
Okay, so half time here in Bournemouth.
Yeah, we'll catch you in about 10-15.
Yep.
So to speak, yeah. Cool. All right, guys.
Time for coffee. Okay, so welcome back to the second half of Solent Seahawks Academy versus the Ipswich Cardinals, coming from Bournemouth. First half was 8-6 to the Seahawks. Kicking off, I'm joined again by Corey Benham. He's just been signing autographs and mixing with the fans.
Yeah, that's all they are, fans.
Yeah.
Not people that actually know.
Good deep kick.
Clean clip. Oh, he's cut it back.
Bounces it back. He's still on his feet, coming back this way.
It's a good return, but a good tackle as well.
It's number 10, Tom Pratt, there with the return out to the 40-yard line. Yeah, I still get a bit dazzled because Corey's wearing this Ravens t-shirt, you know.
The best
It'd be all right if it was the London Ravens, I'd be all right with it, but not the other.
No, I thought I'll wear the top of who's going to win the Super Bowl this year, so I'll go with that.
You're already too late.
Next year, that's what I mean. This season then. I said the same the last 3 years, but
hey, I'm a Bears fan. How many times? So
it's another hand.
Carried by number 27.
It's a good stiff arm there, but
yeah,
you don't want to go down.
Yeah. So Cole Hicks there with the carry. Did well. He got hit first time by the Seahawks defender and stayed in bounds. It took a second one to push him out. Gain of 7 on the play. Second down and 3. So here we go then. Still sticking with that spread formation. Number 10's in the backfield now, Tom Pratt. Back to pass. Pass over the middle to number 5.
Good tackle.
Cameron Davey for the first down.
Done well to get into the space there for the receiver.
Yeah, it was a check off. The QB was looking over to the two receivers on the left-hand side, but then came back to over the middle, and good use of the crossing pattern.
Could do about it either.
Yeah, good use of the crossing pattern. Okay, so back to that formation. Single back. Little bubble screen to number 20. Great
the ball came out at the
defence.
end there. The ball came out. We'll see if the refs give it.
No, he's whistling it down. Oliver Bauer there, number 20, with the reception, but was swallowed up by the defence.
Johnny Greenwood was straight in there. Read well. And he also thought he had the ball for a second then, but referees can be unfair like that sometimes.
Forward progress had stopped. He was taken back and then the ball came out, so he gets the benefit of forward progress. So, okay, so 2nd and 12. Looking to pass, breaking up, rolling out,
Good
pressure.
Good pressure. There's 2 men there, and he's got out of it. He's got out of it.
Still on his feet.
He's done really well there. Johnny Greenwood's managed to tackle him though.
So the defence had a good shot at the quarterback, but the second defender actually took out his own player there, freeing up number 1. So gain of 8 there now, so 3rd and 5. So Joseph Haylock, lots of east-west running, and
I don't think even he knew where he was going on that one. When it broke down like that, I don't think he was 100% sure what he was doing.
Could have easily gone, but the defence recovered.
Yep.
So here we go then. So Seahawks going with the 2 linemen on pressure.
High snap, but the QB's doing well now.
Deep down pass to number
He's
20.
Wide open. Oh, he can't get it.
Just short of Oliver Bauer's hands there.
Number 19 will be glad to see that one hit the floor.
So 4th down then.
Seahawks getting lucky there. 'cause
Ball's on around about the 33-yard line. Ryan Hart sets back at the return position. QB little punt,
low drive.
good push. Ryan Hart picks
Got
it up.
loads of space out here, loads of space.
Still on his feet, nice spin move.
Oh, he's done him. Oh, that was a hell of a play there. Really good return there by Ryan. In all the traffic as well to spin out of it.
Okay, so Solent taking over at the 34-yard line. Bristol Aztecs 7-0 to the London Blitz in the first quarter.
Okay. So
It's their first to score. It wasn't on the first drive. There was a couple of series, but yeah, keeping an eye on that. I'll keep you updated.
yeah, Steve's multitasking here. He's doing the camera, he's looking at the comments, and he's watching the game on his phone.
And doing the replay.
Yeah. So pressure pass over the middle.
Oh, two
Broken
flags
up,
down.
but
Three
three
flags. Three flags. Could have been a pick.
Yeah, great start, Shad.
So holding penalty, 10 yards there. Scott Castle throwing his flag into me too there.
Yeah.
You're throwing one, I'll throw one as well. Okay, so ball's now back to the 23-yard line. 1st and 20.
Ryan Hart looks like he's going in the slot again, so it'd be interesting to see if they try to get the ball to him.
Yeah. Pass to
That's
number
the-
8.
Zach Wilson with the catch.
Taken
There you
out of
go, and he
bounds.
stayed up.
Looks to be around
Big
the
play.
original line of scrimmage. See where they set up. I know, going to 15 on that play. Very nice. So 2nd and 5 now. So single receiver left, tight end on the right and 2 receivers on the right, but quite a tight formation. Little bubble screen out for number 81. On the wrong shoulder though, he had to spin to try and catch that. So 3rd down and 5 now. So after a short break after this game, we will be bringing you Solent Thrashers versus Kent Exiles. So here we go then. Looking to pass.
He's gone deep. No.
Yeah.
Good play by the defensive back there to keep the receiver right near the sideline.
Yeah.
Cut off the lane to the ball.
Number 80 was the intended receiver, but he was well shepherded by the defender there.
It was Ben Coxhill that was the intended target. But he just couldn't get that separation from the DB.
Yeah. As I said before, both sides, the defensive backs and the cornerbacks, are playing really pretty tight coverage and controlling the receivers. So here we go then. Number 24 back to punt. Stood on his own
Toby Dean.
25-yard line.
Oh, nearly blocked.
Good
but that
pressure.
was a very good punt.
Oh, that's unlucky there. Tom Pratt there, unlucky. Really nice take over the shoulder. And then just lost his foot in as he turned to cut upfield. So a good
It was a really good punt by Toby. Mark White.
Mark White.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're setting up then. It looks around about the 25-yard line. So it's a good punt with no return there.
Making the most of the wind being in their favour there. Got a long way to go if they are to get a score now.
So 2 receivers lined up to the right, a tight end and a receiver on the left. A single back, number 27's back in now.
Looks like it's another QB run.
No, it's a handoff. Oh, sorry.
It was a QB run.
It is a QB run.
They're trying to get the most out of him now. Possibly a man down as well now, so there might be a brief pause. Possibly just winded after that was quite a big
solid tackle
there.
Looks like he stopped the first downs. So he's up on his feet. 2nd and 2 then. So a gain of 8 there on that QB keep. I got sold on the handoff. So that same formation then. 2 receivers out to the right of the quarterback. A tight end and a receiver on the left. Hand off to 27.
Good tackle.
Big tackle by 99 there.
Solo tackle as well by the looks of it. He's done well. He's made a few good tackles, especially in the running game.
So small gain there. So 3rd and 1 now. So, same formation then, let's see. Looking to pass. Under pressure, high pass over the middle. Again. Oh, off the helmet there.
Max Amos with the break up there, whether he knew much about it or not. But
not sure who. So Tom Pratt and the DB there both went for the ball. I'm not sure whose helmet it bounced off of.
I think it was the Solent player, Max, that. Let's hope he's got a visor on.
Yeah, so it was a high trajectory ball.
Yeah.
We do have quite a wind blowing from our right to left, so into the faces.
That's also something Ipswich have tried a lot of, especially from the 2nd quarter onwards. They're trying to get that ball.
So another punt. Low drive. Reinhardt picks it up from about his 32. Up the middle, over to the left-hand side.
Don't think he's...
Oh,
that's a
nice
very
tackle
good tackle
there by
the
Joseph
QB.
Haylock.
Ryan with a massive return there. Completely flips field position for the Seahawks. It's always good to hear the sideline getting involved as well when something like that happens.
Very much so. It's well supported on both sidelines.
Yep.
I think it's equally for people that are going to be watching the next game as well, but we're glad to see them. So, ball's on around about the 30-yard line. We'll call it the 31.
Change of quarterback by the looks of it as well.
Number 11 keeps it.
That's Tom in at QB now. It originally was Alan Lee in there. So whether that's injury or if that's just simple rotation, we're not really sure, but...
Yeah, well, we'll see. Anyway, gain of 3 on that broken play. He was looking to pass over to the right-hand side. So here we go then, 2nd and 7. Bubble screen out to the side, number 2.
Another good catch
No,
there,
Reinhardt, number 21.
It's another good catch considering he didn't have much room there to operate in.
So loss of 2 yards on the play, 3rd and 9.
Another score update from the Big Prem South game. It's now 7-all. Bristol Aztecs and London Skips.
Okay.
Still Q1.
I'm neutral on that one, but I'd like to see.
I'm not.
I'd like to see a new team in the number 1 seed. That's all I'm going to say.
I am going to pick. I'm
so,
actually going to pick.
QB
a side.
keeper.
I'm going
tries
to
to roll
back
out.
the blitz on this one, unfortunately. That's a very kind gesture in return there.
Cole Hicks there, number 27, playing both ways, making the tackle. Gain of 3 on the play, so 4th down and 6. Ball's on around about the 28-yard line. So number 11 stays in at quarterback. So tight end on the right, single back, 2 receivers on the left. Looking to pass. Very indecisive there.
Yeah, it looks like there might have been a late hit on the QB.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it on the mic, even the head coach is shouting throw the ball. He was very, very slow on making a decision there. Threw it short. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, late hit. So that'll be half the distance to the goal.
It is good to see, though, with the Seahawks especially, that they've still got quite a big coaching staff coming and working on the team. And you know, there's still some of the same faces there, but there's also some new ones that have joined, obviously, since, well, within the last 10 years.
And, of course, the other thing is a couple of the coaches are actually players that have come through the system. And
well, Brew, who's now playing for the Thrashers, was helping out in the first half before he's had to go and get ready for their game.
Yeah, he does some QB coaching. So here we go then. 1st and 10.
Couldn't quite bring that one in.
Ball's on around about the 13-yard line. 2nd down. So, waiting for the call then. 2 players coming back into the huddle, haven't spoke with their head coach.
The Seahawks are really taking control of the time of possession in this game as well.
Yes, very much so. They've had the longer drives and now they've got this retention. Oh, Ryan Hart there with the chance to take it into the end zone.
Considering some of the catches he's made already in this game, I would have thought that might have been an easy one, but those things happen.
So 3rd down and 10 on around about the 13-yard line. So they can get a 1st down, but I'm sure they're going for that touchdown.
Number 27's come back in the game for Ipswich. Looks like he'll be going back at linebacker as well.
Yeah, so bit of a low slap, throws outside to the corner to that fade pattern into the corner, but no chance of Ryan getting that pass. So 4th down. So by calling the colour, from what I remember, that means they're sending on the special. Yeah, they're sending on the kicker.
Be interesting to see what kind of impact the wind has on this.
Yeah, it's very much going to be behind him, although it's just completely died away now. So
it looks good.
I'll call that good.
Very solid conversion there.
So Solent move up to 11-6.
It's a good start to the half there for the Seahawks, just extending their lead, giving them a little bit more breathing room, and takes a bit of pressure off the defence as well.
It does. So we're working on probably around about 30, 32-yard field goal there. Yeah, right through the middle and plenty of legs on it as well. So. Here we go with the kickoff.
See if they have to get someone to hold the ball onto the tee, but it looks like they'll be all right. Big kick.
That's going to go into the end zone.
No return.
Yep.
Making the most of the wind in their favour now, aren't they?
They did. Was kicked towards the number 10 there, who's been their returner, so. Yep.
Yeah. It's good to see that the Seahawks have got GB talent on their team still as well.
Very much so. So here we go then, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Spread formation, pretty much the same personnel. QB keep off to the left. Cuts back inside.
Good tackle.
Big chase down tackle from behind there.
I think that was number 99 again.
Number 53.
Oh, was it 53?
Yeah.
Might have taken a knock in the process by the looks of it.
Enough for a first down. Okay, he was slow getting up, so the refs have stopped the clock there to get him seen to. He'd probably want to stay on the field, but so number 8's replacing him in linebacker position. So first down now on the 30-yard line. Bit of a gust there. QB keep.
QB. Good block shedding by the DBs there to close off that angle as well.
3 players there, flow to that. Still a good gain though by Joseph Haylock, number 1. Gain of 7, 2nd down and 3.
Pretty sure it was Tom Chambers on the block shed and tackle there as well from the cornerback position.
It does seem they've been using number 27 as a lead blocker, but number 27 isn't blocking very well.
No.
That's the only thing.
No. I think they'd probably be better off handing him the ball, to be honest.
Yeah.
But they want to try and make the most of it.
Here we go, man in motion. So trips now, turns upfield.
Another
QB keep
keeper.
onto the outside.
He's going to try
And
and
out of bounds.
Seahawks do have to be careful. They're getting very close to some late hits here near the sideline, so they might just have to ease off slightly.
So that's another first down and the end of the quarter.
There you go. Do we have a score update on the Bristol game? That's all right.
Yeah, it's so they're in Q2 now. It's still 7-all.
7-all.
It looks like the Aztecs have got the better of the possession. I've seen a couple of deep punts from their deep in their own half from the blitz. So it looks like the Aztecs are sort of winning the territory battle. But
And this decides who gets into the playoffs and who doesn't it? Possibly.
Whoever sort of I think if the blitz lose, they're out. But the Aztecs can lose and then win their next game and be in. However, that next game is against the Warriors. So just waiting for the refs to change ends.
Yeah, I think they're allowing them a water break here.
Yeah, that's nice. There's been a nice temperament to this game, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. So
Obviously, refs doing a good job. I think it's good seeing I think, and I'm not trying to bait you in, Mike, but I think that the refs get better at working with each other as the season goes on, and you get better, less involvement and less shouting at the refs in the latter part of the season. I think there's a lot more cohesion.
I think, yes, if they stay with the same number of people each week, then they work better as a group. Yeah. Okay, so here we go then. Joseph Haylock at QB, back to pass, looking deep. Over the middle, number 10, Tom
Not able to
Pratt
find his
again
man.
on that crossing pattern, but was well covered.
It's the only problem with going away for the passing game so long. They kind of lost their rhythm because they attacked it early, but since then they've set off the pass.
Yeah, so we've seen not a lot of use of number 27, which is I'm surprised at.
There's a lead blocker.
Yeah. So here we go then, 2nd and 10. Rolls out to his left, deep pass to the outside.
Bit wobbly. Oh,
2 defenders in the area. Oliver Bauer there was the intended target, but 2 DBs.
Max and Ben that were the 2 DBs around the ball. It looks like as well, number 25, which I believe is Max. It looks like he might have put the receiver off as he was undercut in the pass there.
Yes, 25 did have an eye at the interception. But it was another one of those, it was a high arcing throw that was throwing it before the running back, the receiver's going to be in the area. So it's very much he's hoping the receiver's going to be there. So here we go. Rolls out to his right, throws it down the sideline.
Great play by the DB.
Unfortunately, I think number 24 pulled the receiver back there.
No, never happened. Got to back the DB on this one. Never happened. That's Toby Dean with a big pass break up there. Yeah. Come on, you got to give the DB something. You got to give the DB something.
There was definitely a tug of the shirt by 24 on the intended receiver.
Maybe he's trying to do a swap. You know, they normally do it after the game, but got to back the DB on this one.
So 4th down. Okay. We'll be watching it back and.
I'll be right still.
Nice punt.
Looks like they're trying to keep it away from Ryan now after his good return earlier, which I can't really blame them for.
Going to go out of bounds around about the 13-14 yard line.
Apparently this is Ipswich Cardinals' first season in their under-19 D1. So 9-a-side.
Yes, yeah.
So, interesting. Cheers for that, Robert. Appreciate the fact.
They look quite well organised considering as well, as a team, coaching staff.
Yeah, they've got numbers. They've got a fair few people on their sideline that we won't attribute to the visiting Kent Exiles. So, first down. Yeah, so first down on the 14-yard line.
Big run up the middle. Looks like a solid gain there.
Yeah, looking like a 3 or 4 yard gain up the middle. Oh, we'll give them 5.
Looks like the offensive line might just start getting what they want, running the ball, kind of wear out the defence now of Ipswich.
Yeah, we're going into this 4th quarter, bearing in mind it's only a 12-minute quarters.
And it is starting to get quite warm now as well.
Yeah, the heat has picked up now on this. So, 2nd down and 5. Ryan Hart moves out, looking to pass. Over the middle to Ryan Hart.
Oh,
intercepted.
That's a very good interception. He's got some good blocks as well there. The tale of 2 sidelines there. You can hear a lot of cheering and a lot of explicit words coming out of one side. So
so apologies for any words you might hear on the stream.
But that was you could tell they were trying to go for Ryan Hart again, but DB's done very well to get his eyes up and hands up as well and undercut the route.
Ipswich start this drive in the red zone, and if they score, they're ahead.
Yeah. They've barely had any of the ball this half,
me.
But they can really turn the game on its head now.
So Aidan Marcelli there with the interception, number 80.
There you go, run to number 27.
Oh, sorry, got a really dry throat then. So, first and goal from about the 9-yard line. Number 10's in at running back now. Outright on the screen pass complete.
That was a good move there,
Yeah.
but
25 comes up and makes the tackle. Oh, excuse me, gentlemen.
Max Amos with the tackle there. There's been a few players in the Seahawks defence that have made quite a few tackles, but a lot of their tackles they've had to kind of hustle a little bit extra because someone's missed it to start with, and
yes, it's not their assigned player. That if it was so here we go then. QB keep.
it's number 99 is one of them in there again. Practically the whole D line was in on that one.
99 and 79. Sorry, 59. Both got control of him. Again, it looked like he took the hand off and he went to run position and then had to bounce out, which gave the defence time to adjust. So, third and about 8 now.
Considering the sudden change, it has been quite a good stand so far from the Seahawks. Let's just see if they can keep working hard and keep them out the end zone.
So here we go then, spread formation. QB drops back, looking to pass into the end zone. No. Well over the hands of the receiver. The receiver and the cornerback did collide there and both go down, but no flags. So, fourth down. What are you calling then, Corey?
I have a feeling that it's either number 1, the QB, or number 27 is going to get the ball. It's just going to be power run, one of them. Possibly another QB attempt. Don't see them trying to pass it this close to the end zone now.
Well, they've gone spread formation. He's in the pistol with 27 to his right-hand side. Drops back, pass to number 27.
It's a nice
breaks
juke.
The first tackle.
He's
3 defenders there.
Really, really good stand from the Seahawks there, considering the sudden change to bail out their offense. So
lots of appreciation from the sideline, which is what we love in this game.
Yeah, that's why we do it.
Yeah.
The applause, the glory that comes with Britball.
So, Seahawks are starting on their 4-yard line. Just have my good friend Darren Short, the perennial football player. 4 decades he's played a game in. He's in kit, even though he's ball boy. So here we go then, Seahawks. Close to their own end zone, run up the middle.
There's not a lot of room to do much of anything here for the Seahawks, so let's see if they got any good plays drawn up to at least give the punters some room if they're going to have to go down that route.
So initially it looked like the Seahawks had got a good push, but actually it's no gain on the play, so or maybe half a yard. So, second down. A little bit of a change of formation there. The defence adjusting. Blitz going up the middle.
Nice spin out of a tackle there. He's also getting a good push from his teammates there. It's better than nothing. Makes it a little bit more bearable there on third down as well.
Defensive player there. He's just limping off now, number 82 for the Cardinals. He shot through the gap and he got to the quarterback but just missed the mesh on that handoff. So 3rd and 5 then. So tight formation, one receiver out. Runs off the outside edge, number 79, turning the corner.
That's Ollie Williams there. He's already got 1 touchdown on the game. So he's quite good with the ball in his hands. He's getting up, yeah, he's back up on his feet. So
Yeah.
big man with football. It's always good to see. Not if you're the defender running at him, maybe, but it's always good to see.
Well, I don't know if you tuned into our game last week. His number 46 for Bournemouth, he intercepted the ball in about the 5-yard line, linebacker, and returned it to the end zone. But when he's at the 30-yard line, he's turning round looking for somebody to give it to because he's tired.
Well, at least he knows his limits.
Yeah, but it was great. All the team were faster than him, so we had plenty of blockers. Anyway, carry by number 5 there. Getting wind's picking up again now.
Looks like number 6 is going back in at QB. That's Alan Lee.
Oh dear. So 2nd and 10 then. Two tight ends, one receiver, single back.
Fumble.
It's recovered by Ipswich.
Ipswich have got it again.
Oh my God.
Ipswich defence is doing a really good job of keeping them in the game and keeping it this close.
Oh, hang on. I think one of the referees has ruled incomplete pass.
Yeah. Okay.
From the replay, which I can't see,
Yeah.
it looked like the player stripped and then dived on the ball.
That's a tough one to take for Ipswich, but I'm sure the Seahawks will be happy to see that ball going back in their favour.
That's potentially the game in that
Yeah.
goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Solent call a timeout.
Probably more so to calm everyone down because all that sudden change and then
Yeah. So obviously didn't see it from our position because it was right behind the line of scrimmage. But if he'd done a forward pop pass, this is why you do it to the receiver coming in front of the quarterback. You do the pop pass to him. He doesn't take it. It's an incomplete pass because it's a forward pass. So that's why you often see the jet sweep goes in front of the quarterback. So I'm assuming that the referee on this side has ruled that there was it wasn't a handoff. It was a pop pass to the back.
Yeah, it didn't. Well, from this angle, it didn't look like.
Yeah.
When I caught on camera, it looked like the defensive player stripped the ball and dove on it. But yeah, the Seahawks will be pleased to still have the ball, obviously.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 10 then. He must be approaching the 2-minute warning as well. A lovely sack there. Straight up the middle.
it was read very well there by the defence.
Number 62 again. Nathan Belton. He's been through a few times, but he's just missed a handoff, but that time, lovely sack.
Really got to give credit to Ipswich for their defensive play, especially at this point in the game. You know, there's the pressure's on them to keep the game close, and they are doing a really good job of that.
Yeah. So 4th down and 13. Tom Pratt comes back to receive the punt. Kicking into the wind, and it is picking up.
Toby Dean's punting it by the looks of it, number 24.
Yeah. Well, a good strong kick and a low drive. Yeah.
He's done. The wind's just kind of caught that slightly, but
And it's taken an Ipswich bounce as well.
get on it. Yeah. That's a very, very generous bounce there for Ipswich. So the hard work's paying off clearly.
Yeah. So let's see.
Not quite sure how long's left in this.
No, we must be coming close to the 2-minute warning if we're not already.
Yeah.
So, ball's on around about the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Ipswich. They trail by 5.
It's a one-play game.
Spread formation. QB back to pass, over the middle.
Oh, that's
Complete.
A very good catch. That is a great catch. DB's not going to be happy about that one. But they've been looking for that all game, and they finally connected on it, and it's...
Adrian Marcelli, number 80, looked like the receiver on that catch.
I'm not going to name the DB because I don't think any DB wants to be called out. He knows that he got beat. I'm not going to call him out. I won't do that to him.
Yeah. Hey, it's when the team photographer puts a photograph of you up missing it, isn't it, Corey?
Yeah, I've had that before. Thanks for reminding me.
I think you ran off on that play saying I never had a chance to get it.
Yeah, well, my cleats were a bit dodgy, you know.
Yeah.
No grip.
Yeah. And it's
2
complete
points.
for the 2 points.
If the Seahawks can keep their heads now, they still have a chance to be in this game. But from what we can hear, they are getting a little bit upset about that. But they've got to keep as calm as possible now.
So with that 2-point conversion, the score is now Ipswich Cardinals 14, Solent Seahawks Academy 11. We've already seen them kick a field goal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Now the interesting thing is the 2 times we've had a kickoff, they've both been onside kicks. Would you be kicking an onside kick when you're 3 points up in the 4th quarter? Yeah.
I can't imagine they're going to risk it, but...
It is, I agree. I'd probably set the ball down in the same position to keep the hands team up. Well, yeah, if you do and then just boot it off the floor.
It's a bold move, let's see if it pays off.
Yep, let's see his run up. Here we go then.
Oh.
And it's touched the Seahawks player.
Oh, that's twice that's happened now. The kicker took a page right out of the water boy there.
Yeah.
Kick it at the first man that doesn't look like he can catch it.
So we got a dive in the pile. There's one referee there.
Yeah. Ipswich
and
ball.
Ipswich have recovered.
Ipswich ball. Can just sense the frustration building on the Seahawks sideline now.
Yeah, so we just wait and see how long is left in the game.
Who said a low-scoring game couldn't be entertaining, hey?
So 1st and 10 for Ipswich then on the 44-yard line. Corey doesn't know about being aware of where the camera is when he walks right through the middle of it.
Walk straight through it.
Yeah.
I've got to get my screen time as well.
We're going to have to censor it because you've just shown that Ravens shirt on live stream. So run up the middle, number 27, yeah. Good drive.
Very strong run, very strong run. There's a couple flags here, one on the sideline by the looks of it as well.
Yeah, obviously they've got the turnover, but they've got to keep their discipline. No flag on the play, okay. So.
Both teams have really got to keep calm here.
Yeah.
Because it's been a well-tempered game as well. The last thing we need is that ruined.
Yeah, so gain of 6. Ball's just inside the halfway line. 2nd down and 4. So obviously they're going to use the clock as much as they can now. Spread formation. Single back. Haycock on the bubble screen.
It's a big play.
Good run in there from number
Finn on the
87 for the
tackle.
first down.
Finn making the tackle. Come from the other side of the play by the looks of it at that cornerback spot. So that's really good hustle there by Finn, number 19.
Yes, Aidan Marcelli there with that carry, the reception and carry. First down at the 31-yard line. Tight bunch now, QB under centre. 27 carries out to the left-hand side. Well tackled by number 25. Inbounds though. Clock keeps running. So 2nd and 5. And there's the 2-minute warning. So Ipswich 3 timeouts, Solent 2 timeouts. Ball's on around about the 25-yard line. QB keeper.
QB keep.
Chance of a tackle at the line of scrimmage. He's broken out
See
to the
if he
right-hand
stays in
side.
bounds.
He's going
And
down.
He's in.
And he's in for the touchdown. Lots of dropped heads there on the
Yeah.
Seahawks defence.
Unfortunately, within 2 minutes and 2 timeouts, it could be a bit much now to ask for.
So again, apologies if you hear any language or comments on that. You know, it's a passionate game.
It's a shame to see the game's kind of gone this from a Seahawks point of view, but Ipswich have done really well.
If Kwame
So-
was here, he'd be talking about garbage time. That's his favourite phrase, isn't it? We're in garbage time, what Kwame would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go then. QB sneak up the middle.
No good.
No good.
I'd also say though, that TV put it into garbage time. You weren't garbage time before then.
Yes.
It's a winnable game, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
This is a 2-score game now.
Yeah.
This is now garbage time.
Yeah, I think though the problem is that the momentum shift was recovering that onside kick. As Corey said, the kicker kicked it straight at a person. He didn't field it cleanly, and the defence cleaned it up. So that brings the score to 20 for the Ipswich Cardinals and 11 for the Solent Seahawks Academy. So it makes it a 2-score game.
And you would have seen lots of comments popping up. I've just been talking about but lots of people getting very excited, watching the stream, supporting the Cardinals. Even the Cardinals chairman has said he's very proud watching this. So you know, good for them. Actually, someone even saying, you know, both teams have played really well. And it has been a really, really
Yeah,
good game.
it's a clean and well-spirited game. The ball's going on the tee for this kick.
There you go.
Yeah, it's really pleased that we're getting people tuning in for the Ipswich Cardinals. Obviously, that's the aim of us doing the live streams. Is if you can't make the away games, and it's like 4 hours, I think they said.
Yeah.
So we're really pleased that we can bring the game to you. And so here we go. He's pooched it over to the side, and it's stayed in bounds.
Be about at the 20 by the looks of it, but there is a flag. There is a flag.
He put his leg out of bounds and touched it, couldn't he?
He
Yeah.
could have done, yes. Yeah.
Might go and coach him.
Football,
I honestly-
football IQ.
With the momentum on it and the fact of the wind is sort of like blowing directly behind the ball on that kick, I thought it was going to go out of bounds.
It's not the worst field position though, because it's back practically at the 20.
Yeah,
by the
but
looks
we've
of
got a
it.
flag on the play,
We'll see who that's
which is going to be,
against.
see, here we go, dead ball foul, personal foul.
They've not done themselves any favours there, have
Yeah,
they?
that's the one. So they're now taking over around about their own 10-yard line.
It's already a tall order now to see a potential comeback, but shooting yourself in the foot like that, it's just, I think frustrations are kind of boiled up now. And
Yeah, we just need a controlled drive now.
yeah, which to be fair, the Seahawks have done quite well, controlling the ball.
Okay.
That's a sack. Is he in the end zone? He's out. He's just outside the end zone. Yeah.
So big loss there for the Seahawks. So first game commentating, Corey.
Yeah.
You know, we've had some outstanding players, and I'm drifting into the camera. Okay, so you know your standout players for the game, and obviously we're going to name an MVP.
So, as a former Seahawk, I do want to bring up a couple Seahawk players that have played really well. As we mentioned a lot during the stream, Ryan Hart, number 21 for the Seahawks, has played really, really well. But one of the others that was a standout for me was number 79, which was Ollie Williams. He had a touchdown run earlier on. They had a really good first down run as well. And number 53, Fletcher Cornwall's also made a lot of tackles for the Seahawks. So from the Seahawks standpoint, they're some of the players that have really stood out.
And then going to the other side, obviously Joseph Haylocks, he's done a lot with his legs.
Yeah.
He's few passes.
Yeah.
Cole Hicks, he's been underused in my opinion. He should have had more carries.
Early
in this
on, he
game.
had a lot of attention. He's just been used as a blocker really the second half. So
and then he's blocking to the right when the QB's running left.
Yeah.
And then obviously Adrian Marcelli and the other receivers have been pretty good, but I'm going to go with number 10, Tom Pratt, as the MVP. He made some receptions. He's played both sides of the ball. He's had kick returns. He's done punt returns. So the Sport Tank MVP of this game is number 10, Tom Pratt for Ipswich Cardinals.
Well deserved.
So obviously fourth down now. Solent are going to punt this. And then I'd expect to be seeing a victory formation from the Cardinals. And obviously, being the end of the game, end of the season for the Cardinals, this is the must-win game for either team. So they're going to go with the one win and the one draw on the season.
But they've really, you know, they have deserved this win because they've stuck in the game.
Big pass on fourth down.
Two
nearly
people.
Complete there by number 84.
Two people kind of got caught up there. It's a shame. It's nice to see that the Seahawks are willing to try that late on in the game. Unfortunately, the collision does look to have maybe taken a couple players to the ground. But it's good to see Ipswich offering their best physio support as they can.
Yeah, as we said, it looks like it's cramp treatments is the call of the day. It has been very hot here.
Especially when the wind's died down, it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was saying, Ipswich have really deserved to be in front in this game because their defence has played really well. They kept it really close considering the Seahawks had a lot of the possession. So, you know, for the first win of the season, Ipswich have really deserved it.
Yeah, very much so.
You guys have had someone say Stacey has agreed with you for Tom as the MVP.
Thank you. Yeah.
And a couple of people saying thank you for the live stream as well.
Yeah.
Always nice to
Hey, if you're watching and you've got your votes for MVP, do always let us know because we'll take yours into account because obviously we're trying to give the best from our point of view. We're talking and commentating and we're trying to pick these people out. So I heard still over a minute left in the game. And
we could potentially see Ipswich try tack on some more points, but they don't really need to. They could run the ball here or even take a knee.
Well, the Seahawks have still got 2 timeouts, so in theory, if there's 1.5 free knee downs, we'll close the game out if Seahawks don't call
a timeout.
So
we're yet another person confirming. Tom Pratt, awesome today.
Yeah.
Really nice to see.
Yeah.
It looks like it's fairly so far it's unanimous.
Yeah.
We'll see if anyone.
Can we have disclaimers? Are they family though? That's
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have paused for now just to let you guys know there's a player down from that collision that we saw in the last play. It looks more like he's cramped than anything else.
Yeah.
At this late stage, and they're holding his leg up to
Yeah.
He's getting up to his feet now, so we're all good.
Yeah, well the medics,
Didn't look like it's anything serious.
the medics attending but not doing anything.
Yeah.
So.
Considering a lot of these players have played both ways as well, I'm surprised
Very
we haven't
much
seen more cramps. So they're clearly looking after themselves. And
yeah, we seen good water boy action today. So
MVP for water boys, maybe. Unsung heroes.
Yeah, the young lad on the Ipswich side, he's still walking up and down with the bottles.
He's
there.
ready.
Here we go then. It looks like victory formation.
See if Seahawks calling timeouts.
Oh no!
It's a handoff. I think the handoff was more of just a time waster than anything.
So
hopefully nothing boils over right near the end.
Yeah.
But
Two players having a conversation.
Yeah.
Probably asking which uni they're going to go to.
Yeah.
So referees have now signalled under a minute. The clock is running. Yeah, you'll see they put their hands out and they point a couple of times to the ground. It tells everybody it's under a minute. And the reason for that is that there are run-off rules for penalties in the last minute of a game. So it keeps everybody on the same page. So here we go then. QB takes the knee this time. Referee takes the ball.
Doesn't appear that Seahawks are going to use any of their timeouts.
And there we go. So
very well competed game.
So there we go, guys. So first game in the bag. Corey, enjoyed commentating?
Yeah, always good to see the Seahawks playing again. So, and seeing the same faces that were here when I was here, and good to see Ipswich give a proper, well-fought game as well. Yeah, it's been a very good game. Very competitive right up until that sort of like last drive, and then the onside kick. Very well executed. Yeah. Great performance from all the players. Look forward to seeing what these players in the future. Obviously, they're going to be at uni next, and then coming up to the adult team, and hopefully we'll see them in the GB game. So we're going to sign off now, take a break, and we're going to be back for a 3 o'clock kickoff. Solent Thrashers versus Kent Exiles at Bournemouth. Thanks for watching.